Well, this should be a gem of a game. The mere mention of Italy versus Germany is enough to quicken the heartbeat. It's a fixture that's featured some titanic struggles, historical triumphs, devastating heartbreaks. It's always epic when these two giants of the European scene go head-to-head, and this latest edition should be no different. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Two of the great trophy-winning nations of Europe.
Well, this is just the sort of game, Peter, that you want to see in a final. Past clashes in such stages have been epic, really charged affairs when you think back to 1970, 82, 2006. So I hope this one turns out to be half as good and we can all go home happy.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. And the shot! Too close for comfort. Wirtz. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a little off target. And it's Stiller. Shoots! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pellegrini. Di Lorenzo. To Barella. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Locatelli. Undav. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Zaniolo. Now it's Retegui. Zaniolo. Wirtz.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kimmich. Zaniolo. Oh, they could break here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Germany applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Tar. And it's Wirtz. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Di Lorenzo. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Pellegrini. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Zaniolo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Locatelli calmly anticipates. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Zaniolo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Zaniolo. He is just caressing the ball. Out towards the flank. And here's Barella. Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Probing pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Zaniolo, he's picked his way through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Undav. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Undav had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Undav receives it in a good position here. And that has been cleared.
Italy certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Pellegrini.
Great ball, Zaniolo!
Kimmich. Wirtz. Now it's Musiala. And it's made its way to him. Mancini cuts it out. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Tonali. And it's Locatelli.
Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Driving on and making good progress. Raum gets into a good position. Big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. It's a mighty effort! Danger averted for now. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Kimmich. For Andrić. Havertz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Musiala. Wirtz. Oh, that is a good ball. He's had a shot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Di Lorenzo. Now it's Pellegrini. And that has put paid to that. Andrić. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Raum looking to run onto it. That ball looks a good one.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Tries to pass it through. Retegui gets flagged offside. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Havertz. Locatelli gets a foot in here. Pellegrini. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Raum. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Havertz. Zaniolo. And it's Zaniolo. That has been slung wide.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. And bullish header! Oh, off the bar! And he's there to belt it away.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 26, numero 18, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 25, il numero 24. Attenzione,
Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Di Lorenzo gets over and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Wirtz. Schlotterbeck. And it's Pavlovic. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Undav. Zaccagni.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Germany looking to pass their way through. Now it's Retegui. Raspadori. Chance for a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Ter Stegen gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's in on goal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That has not gone well. And he's forced to go back. Schlotterbeck. Italy are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Wirtz. Musiala. Now, can they get him away? Di Lorenzo does well to get it back.
Germany nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Musiala. And he's intervened. Oh, what has happened here? He's away! Just shot a goal!
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Mittelstädt,
minuti di recupero.
nicely aimed pass. Confirmation that there will be 2 minute stoppage time. Politano. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of injury. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Pete.
He's having a shot! Vitinha, Portugal do have a chance to counter here. That has not gone well. Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, and he's heaved it away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Tries a shot! Goal! France! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gonçalo Inácio. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And back to the goalkeeper. First quarter of an hour gone. Vitinha. Portugal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that's
Mbappe! Mbappe! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vitinha. Gonçalo Ramos. And it's Mendes. Rabiot does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gonçalo Ramos. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bernardo Silva. And that's a good ball. Opts to play it back. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. João Cancelo cuts it out. Oh, it's Dembele. Gonçalo Inácio. And it's Cancelo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Rabiot. Thinks about the shot. Rabiot. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Camavinga. Camavinga. Tchouaméni to Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Olise.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Vitinha. And it's João Palhinha. Olise is the guilty party there. Nuno Mendes. João Palhinha. Nice sequence of passes, this. Played out towards the right wing. That's a good ball out wide. Played in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, good spread. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pinches it off him.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
France really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. And he's managed to get free. And it's Bernardo Silva. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gonçalo Inácio. João Palhinha. Here's Vitinha. Passing nice and neat. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bernardo Silva gathers from the goal kick. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Picked out brilliant. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And they've got rid.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He won't be happy with that one. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Attention, changement.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gonzalo Inacio. Over to the left. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. That's a cute ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. João Palhinha. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Big chance! It's there! Just one goal in it now! Game on! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Le numéro 6.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle
Le
goes.
numéro 18.
And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Should have equalised.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Ramos. Koulibaly. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Ramos. Aimed beyond the defence. Defending of the desperate variety.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Ramos. France close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Neves. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, what a ball!
3 minutes.
Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Bernardo Silva. Portugal finding their passes. And that was very necessary. France are looking to break at pace. And time is up. France have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Havertz bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chance, surely! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Pedro, now it's Neymar. It's a threatening ball. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Saliba clears it away. And it's Danilo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Saliba. Now it's João Pedro. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Thinks about the shots. Savinho! Goal! Brazil! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rice threads one in. Timber picks it up out wide. No way through, so back it comes. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's Savinho. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Guimarães. And the counter is on. Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Rice. Havertz. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And he's had it nicked away. Played out to the right. Havertz. Merino. And he's played it back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Caio Henrique. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Rice. Ødegaard. Now Subimendi. Knocks it into space. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rafinha gets into a good position. Oh, good take in a good area. Well read, and the danger is averted. Saka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured. Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bruno Guimaraes tries to play it through, and he's got the beating of his man. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Arsenal are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Skillfully cut out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Marino. Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Havertz. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's the throw. Caio Henrique, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz! Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rafinha. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good spread. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Savinho. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Caio Henrique. Now it's Joelinton.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Saka.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He's being urged to shoot. Bruno Guimaraes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Ødegaard. Brilliantly cut out. Savinho. Joelinton. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's João Pedro. Gabriel calmly anticipates.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Camisa 20. Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20. Camisa 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Camisa 18.
Odegaard,
Camisa
spread out to the
25.
left.
Camisa
That is a
6.
brilliant interception.
Camisa 17.
Rafinha.
Teremos
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Martinelli. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Passing nice and neat. Lobbed in behind. Gerson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Martinelli.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Odegaard. For Rice.
Foram
It's
indicados
Rice.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Odegaard. Arsenal finding their passes. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's an excellent interception. And it's Zubimendi. Neymar. And Rafinha. Joelinton. Great defending, strong and determined. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Pedro. And it's Joelinton. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's João Pedro. Nicely spread. Passing nice and neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Merino.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket.
Great chance! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ødegaard, taken back almost at once. Joelinton. Savinho providing an outlet on that flank. And here's takes a shot! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Savinho. That'll be a throw. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Timber. Now Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Joelinton. And Savinho. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton proves just a little bit too strong. Gabriel. Merino. That has been cut short. Saka. Ødegaard. And it's Merino. For Merino. Zubimendi. Arsenal finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Savinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gabriel. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Some really good ball movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. He's in a great decent chance! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marquinhos. And here's Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's played it long. Zubimendi. Well timed, excellent interception. Savinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zubimendi. And it's Timber. Rafinha. Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gabriel. Ødegaard. Merino. Nicked it back promptly. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Savinho. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Merino. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Merino. Joelinton running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel. Nicely aimed pass. He's on it, can he get away? That's an imaginative pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played. Danger averted for now. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10, Neymar. Camisa 20,
Calafiori.
Camisa 7, camisa 5. Deixando
Mosquera.
o campo para a entrada de camisa 25, camisa 18.
Passing is crisp and
camisa
sharp.
6,
Strokes it
camisa
back.
17.
Oh, that's good pressure.
There's the shot!
Substituição.
That's going to go a long way. And Mosquera. Added Subimendi. Erdegaard. Passing nice and neat. Tries to pass it, shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here.
Applies the finish! Douglas Luiz. And Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's João Pedro. And he'll shoot here! And that's caused a worry or two.
João Pedro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
White. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Kivior. Rice. Shifted it to the flank. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Action has already started. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Gol de Francia. Marcó en el minuto 4 el dorsal 10.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Tchouaméni. It's Camavinga. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Camavinga. Knocks it into space. Conte. Now it's Doué. Koundé. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's played it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Kante. Koundé. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, the ball's gone astray. Konate. And it's Conte. Oh, good spread.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Can he get on the end? Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Saliba with the clearance. France are looking to go forward now. Hernandez. Camavinga. Doué. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Here's Tchouaméni. Doué. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. Camavinga. And it's Doué. And it's Doué. Mbappe touches it back. Mbappe shot at goal! Chance here to counter. Mbappe gets into a good position. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great ball, and he's in here. Played with finesse. Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koundé. Tchouaméni. France looking to pass their way through. Koundé has it out wide and in space. He has a look out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's got away. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Camavinga. Doué.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Showing good feet. For Conte. Doué. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Camavinga. And Doué. Doué! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Camavinga. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good ball, good take. Camavinga. Some really good ball movement. Tchouaméni has a look and plays it forward. And it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. That's very neat. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Mbappe. It's played through for him. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Defending was strong and firm. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Alexander-Arnold. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their second corner now.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal 12.
Chouameni plays it short.
Serán sustituidos por
Now it's Chouameni.
el dorsal 15. El dorsal
Another
11.
corner. Any better luck this time round? Madrid have their third corner. Now it's Chouameni. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Güler certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Klaus. Pavard. And the keeper's got it again. Upamecano. Conte. Iñigo picks it up out wide.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Iñigo goes short. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Thinks about the shot. And the finish! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Little pass back, and it's Chouameni. Looking tidy in possession here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for...
Now Mbappe. Maignan gets rid without sophistication. Doué. He won't be happy with that one. Played out towards the right wing. Carvajal has it in a wide position. Deep into stoppage time. Rudiger gets over and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Doué. Now it's Dembele. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Dembele. And it's Doué. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his... Great chance! Goal! France! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Doué.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe, and the shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tchouaméni, France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. Doué touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Koundé could try... He gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Alexander-Arnold. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Camavinga. And it's been played through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Tchouaméni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Saliba. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tchouaméni. Konate. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Shot, surely! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again.
2 minutos de descuento.
A case now of complete control. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. There's the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
France looking to pass their way through. And it's Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and Koundé. Konate. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's away. He's through, it's one-on-one.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kante gets into some space. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's picked it up out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Almost an hour gone. Doué. And it's Camavinga. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a quick one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tchouaméni and Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Some resolute defending there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! And somehow he kept it out. It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Tchouaméni, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. Oh, he's found support out wide. Throw in. Nice sequence of passes, this. Saliba. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kanté. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Doué. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Kanté, and he's managed to get free. Oh, what's he done? Shapes to shoot! He's scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's that, the end. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio.